What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video breakdown on The Flash Season 3 Episode 5 Monster. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button as that would help my channel out a lot. So let's get into this. So the episode was entitled Monster, so as we've seen in the trailer breakdown, there was a monster, but it turned out to just be a 15-year-old boy running a kind of computer hologram to scare people because he was being bullied at school. So it was a metaphor for everyone having insecurities and everyone being scared of something. So it was quite interesting episode, although the way they marketed it, you thought a hell of a lot was going to happen, but not that much happened. I'd go as far as to call it a filler episode again. So we found out that Killer Frost is potentially coming back. Caitlin Snow went to see her mum to run some experiments, and Caitlin was like, I've already ran all these, what are you doing? So it wasn't till the end of the episode where she found out on the teaser for the next episode that the more Caitlin Snow uses these abilities, the more likely she is to not be able to control them and to not be herself, as you see when she turns ice on, her eyes go a different colour, which is pretty cool. So it's good to see the chemistry between Caitlin and her mum. It seems like she's finally getting somewhere with her mum, as we found out that her mum shut her off after their father died and she didn't know how to deal with it, so she buried her head into her work. So Julian Albert was in this episode and I'm starting to like him a bit more. He showed a bit more personality. He said why he didn't like Metas. He said they've been given this ability and they choose to use it in wrong ways, and then towards the end the Flash stopped him from killing the boy who was programming running the hologram. So that was quite interesting, and obviously he thinks he's been wrong about the Flash and Barry, so we might see a different kind of side of him. We find out that Julian Albert is from a rich family. He was supposed to inherit millions from England, kind of an old money. He is English, so it's pretty cool that they kind of throw an Easter egg out of that. So, and at the end they go for a drink, which I never seen coming. So obviously Tom Felton is known for Draco Malfoy, known for playing a dick. Is he going to play a good guy now? I can't see it. But it's going to be interesting seeing them two get on. So HR, Harrison Wells from Earth 19, is pretty much useless. I mean, they've tried to make it funny with him going Empire of the Sun, it's for Empire Strike Back. Obviously things from his Earth will be different from Prime Earth, which is quite interesting. And basically Cisco, or Francisco as what HR calls him, he basically finds out that he's a fraud, and like he essentially says he's not a scientist. It's Harrison Wells, HR. He's an ideas guy, and he's basically a fraud. So Team Flash is giving him a chance to stick on the team at the moment for a few weeks. But I just feel like that's just clarification. There's nothing dodgy about it. I mean, is it a double barrel? Is he trying to make out he's stupid when he's really not? Because as Cisco said, he just reworded what they said to him when they were trying to help in Team Flash. I mean, he couldn't even work a computer, which I'm pretty sure a computer would be functional on all Earths. So we didn't actually get anything about Dr. Alchemy this episode, and we didn't actually get anything about Saboteur, which was quite disappointing, as we've not seen either of them properly. So there's a presidential election next week, so Flash is not on next Tuesday, the Tuesday after, and I believe that's episode 6 called Shade, when we see that Kid Flash is basically remembering that he was Kid Flash in Flashpoint, kind of like my prediction video on how Wally West would get his powers. So it looks like Dr. Alchemy is going to give him his powers. We didn't really get much kind of telly time from Wally West. He didn't actually say a lot. I'm quite liking Harrison Wells, but I think it's going to be quite obvious that the original Earth 2 Harrison Wells is going to have to come back unless this HR from Earth 19 actually contributes towards the team, because at the moment he's just there to kind of be funny. So Iris West, it says it's cool if you want to get with this person. I think it's the DA, and so they're kind of throwing little Easter eggs out that they might end up dating each other in this show. So that's kind of would be an interesting storyline for Joe, as we've not really seen Joe being romantically have like an interest in this episode. I mean, there's not really a lot to go over. I mean, it was a decent episode. We're starting to see that Killer Frost is Caitlin Snow is actually quite powerful, as she absorbed all the power from the particle, it kind of bound it to her. So that was quite interesting. Have I forgot anything? No, I've not forgot anything. Obviously, the Flash kind of stops the kid at the end, so there's not an awful lot to say. It was an alright episode. I'm looking forward for the Kevin Smith episode, Killer Frost. That should be awesome, but hopefully there will be some kind of teasers towards what Dr. Alchemy's trying to do. And I mean, are they going to bring Saboteur in? Seeing as Grant Gustin did say at an expo last weekend, I think it was Pop Fest maybe, he said that Saboteur will be seen very, very soon. So I expect it to be at the end of Killer Frost episode or the end of the Shade episode. So this is my video breakdown for Monster episode 5. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like and comment, as interaction on my channel is awesome, and I'm all about interacting with comments in the comment box. Only if they're nice though. It's just pointless commenting to kind of negative feedback unless it's constructive. Anyway, Warstu out. Kind of, I don't know if you can see him. My little boy's here, Baz, and we'll both see you in another video. Peace.